supplied by God in his new imperishable body. He went to the right hand of God where he's currently residing, representing those who love him, trust him. And one day he's coming back. So I drew that for you inside. I put a motto that if you could ask me what is my motto, it says, Jesus is Lord. Amen. So here are the questions. Number one, because I want to see how much you're watching the show, you know? We got some pretenders out here now. I saw it right off. Some of you, I literally thought that we were kin. I appreciate it. First question, what is Si's favorite animal to pursue? Let me look for some young fellas out here. I like this young fella right back here, about the fourth row. Hold on, right behind you, there's a young fella right there. You think you know? Did he just say a Black Panther? I thought this was going to be harder than this. We have a winner! Give him a hand! Most people say it either. But the Black Panther was more correct. Look, a lot of people say, no, it's not really that crazy. It's a lot worse than you think. He really believes there are Black Panthers lurking to and fro all over the world. So here's what I tried to do. You know, we play a lot of jokes on the side. Some of them they don't film, and here's one that we did. I thought, you know, he's got a deer cam out in front of his deer feeder. So if we get a black house cat and send it in front of his deer cam, and takes a picture, then he says, hey, I got proof, boys! And then we're going to say, it's a black house cat! Ah! So we get the black house cat, we put it out in front of the deer cam, takes a picture, we're all sitting there working. But she should have been suspicious right off the bat. He walks in and he said, well, boys, you're never going to guess what I got a picture of on my deer cam. I mean, we're all just sitting there. I won't bust out laughing. We all looked. He said, I have a picture of a baby panther. I was so shocked. I was speechless. I said, "Sal, we put a black house cat." He said, "Oh, if you put a black house cat out there, you cost that cat his life because that baby panther ate him for supper." Question number 2, enough of this insanity. I actually have another side question. And the reason I do is because his whole life is basically a question mark. This one's a little harder. Why is Si's beard longer on one side than the other?
Oh my gosh.
Well, we done cut to the chase now, right? All right, I got one man that I said, oh, they got lights in my eyes, you know, I got one man right out here. What? You're real close, but that's not right. I'm gonna go this kid right over here because he really thinks he knows right there. Yeah. Shotgun! Ding, 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 ding! We have a winner. Let me get some, yeah, come on. Here's what happens. There are not many dangers of having a beard outside the office. You know, you never want to be real close to a fire. You hear, it's bad. Always bad. if you get your beard in between your gun and your shoulder, once it discharges, whatever hair was there stays there. And so I can't seem to figure this out. I'm going to tell you this, it's hilarious to watch. Because every time he shoots, his head is like, oh, oh, oh. Now look, I don't want to sour you on the beard. Because this has a lot of great qualities, especially in the hunting world. Keeps your face warm. Great camouflage. Great. I mean, it looks like moss. Well, there's a lot of perks just in life in general. One of them, I guess the obvious, no one tries to love me. I'll tell you a quick story. We're in Idaho. All of us are denned up in a hotel room. We're on a hunting trip. 3 o'clock in the morning, we have our weapons in the room because we didn't want somebody to steal them. We hear the doorknob jingling, which is bad. My dad reaches over, grabs his gun, leans up in the bed because he was the closest to the door. Here he is, foot-long beard, he had his weapon. He's in his tiny whities. The door opens and my dad says, "Wrong room." Boy, started backing up then, you know. He didn't say get your hands up. The hands came up. It's on it. I don't want you to feel bad for shaving. Look, there's a place for smooth-faced people in our society. It's called the ladies' room. Y'all thank God. They proved that freedom doesn't come without a cost. I'll tell you about old Si. Look, he's crazier than you think, but he loves the Lord. And he gave 24 and a half years of his life to help protect this country. So that. Officer, you're not in the military, I don't want to hear about it. I realize it's the heart of a man that counts. Or a woman, for that matter. You know, my dad became famous for saying that whiskers on women, it's a bummer. But he left off something that I added. It's not necessarily a deal breaker here. Alright? Well, some of y'all, I don't know what else I got here, you know? But the beard is the exclamation point, and I don't mind being identified as a man, because I believe I'm made in the image of God, and I don't mind being identified as a man from a distance. It's fine with me. All right, last question. What are my family's priorities, aka the recipe for any success that happens to us? I'm gonna go on the front row. I'm gonna go on the front row because I don't want to have to walk this far. Still right here. What you got? The man said God, family, and ducks. In that order. And you would be correct, sir. We made a decision not to compromise about our faith. We made a decision not to portray our family members just for the sake of drama on the TV world. We made a decision that I don't care who you are, when duck season comes, we're going duck hunting. I'm happy to say that we've stuck by that.